Today we are in a fierce competition picking out EDC guns for
the Barista,
a used car salesman,
the Proctologist,
and a Dolphin trainer. That's dark. Now, we're here at Gownson's in downtown Salt Lake City. The rules of the game are simple. Me and Chris will both select a gun that we believe is correct for that occupation. We will then choose a random customer, an employee of the store, and they're gonna vote on who did it best. You can get down in the comments, let us know what you would have picked.
All right, Jake, so first contestant, I guess, first occupation we have is your favorite job, probably, most likely, a barista.
Yeah, high school days. All right, here we go. Baristas.
Were you a barista in high school?
No, but I could have been.
Oh, I believe that hook, line, and sinker, dude, because it just made sense.
Okay.
So you stay over there.
EDC gun for a barista. Baristas are weak-minded and physically weak. Unlikely that they get many threats. I mean, what's the worst they do? They screwed up the macchiato and they got to deal with a customer that's a little mad. Not likely to wind up in a shooting, so I don't feel like we don't need like a 44 Magnum for a barista. I'm thinking small frame, light round, something kind of weak.
Who is a barista? Well, budget is definitely going to be a concern. I know they're not making a ton of cash pouring coffee. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. But also they want something that's gonna be stand out since they all wear the same uniform. They're gonna want something that maybe expresses their personality a little bit. So we're trying to find that.
If I had to guess what a macchiato is, I would say milk. It's milk-based.
It's gotta have some nuts in it, probably a little bit of salt.
A pumpkin spice macchiato, really. I mean, that's what all the hot girls do, right?
I think there's probably peanut butter in there. I think macchiato is the French word for peanut butter or something like that.
Maybe some cocoa, a little bit of cocoa in there.
And like some cocoa or something. I don't drink coffee, but that sounds right. That sounds right.
I don't know, there's some coffee, some pumpkin spice, a little bit of cocoa. There you go, there's your macchiato.
We're gonna have to switch sides of the store because Jake's trying to cheat right now. So follow me over here. I think these are gonna be a little too out of the price range. Those colors may not fit with their company colors either, so I don't know if they can carry that color of gun, you know?
Are they carrying outside of the waistband?
No, they're doing appendix. Yeah, they're doing appendix. Otherwise, it just gets in the way of slinging the coffee, you know? It's gotta be tucked in, out of the way. There's gonna be something here for our barista. So, yeah, I think we got a couple things. I think I got an idea.
I got this. I got it. Can't let them hear it, but I got it. That is a barista's wet dream. That's the kind of shit baristas fantasize about. It has art. It is a weak round.
Might have found a contestant. We're gonna see though, we're gonna see. Yeah, maybe. It's a pretty cool little gun. Don't see a lot of these, so. How much time do we got, Jake?
Oh, I'm just killing time.
Oh, you're done?
I'm just texting some ladies. Okay, so here we are. So we are picking out what we believe for a barista to be their ideal EDC gun. Okay. So we're gonna both present you with our gun we've selected. You're gonna judge a winner. This is not a winner based on which gun you think is cooler. The right gun for the barista.
For the job.
Okay, you wanna go first?
No, go ahead. Yeah, yours up, ready to go. So.
Okay. So check this bad boy out.
Oh my God.
Now this Walther PPK, this must be some sort of special edition, obviously. I want to feel the wood and oh my God, holy shit. This is really quite spectacular. So here's the deal with a barista, right? They're cool, they're trendy. Most of them are failed art student. Well, I mean, an art student is like inherently you failed,
failure,
right?
Yeah.
But
we can agree.
They like art and they like to express themselves. So they would want a gun that reflects their personality and their love of nice, fine things. This, I don't know that there's something you could do that would better reflect an artistic person than this beautiful Walther PPK. Real gold inlaid, probably. Definitely English walnut, so really nice on the grips. Here's the other reason I selected it though, aside from the visual. The most likely scenario they would run into is they screwed up the Frappiato order, right? And they've now got an angry customer, right? They've got a customer that's coming at them. But the nature of the person that ordered the Frappiato, right? This is kind of a weak-minded, frail person, they kind of hunch over and everything. So we don't need to shoot this person with ball 45. We're not trying to blow them through the back of a wall. Like, we can hit them with just a light round, a little tapping, right? Which for a frail person would be more than enough.
A love tap.
Yeah,
Yes,
a love tap.
okay.
So 380, or this might even be in 32. I mean, who even?
So he doesn't even know.
Even
Just
380. 380 would be more than enough to get the job done. So it looks good, it sounds good, it has effective defensive capabilities, and it reflects the personality of the Barista. That, my friend, is the best EDC gun that a Barista could possibly have.
Okay, well, let's forget everything he just said.
Okay.
And we were talking about your favorite drink order before this. You like a double shot of espresso, right?
Oh,
Favorite?
no.
No, you were saying before the camera that was your
Oh, did I
favorite
say that?
drink.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, of course, knowing baristas, they can really only do things in twos.
Okay.
Okay? So, if you want to come to this cabinet, that
dear.
baby right
Oh,
there.
the dear.
There we go.
Oh, dear.
So what you don't know about this is it's called the double shot of espresso. Have you ever heard of this gun?
No.
No? So,
No, I have not.
great little gun. Barista doesn't have a lot of room to carry things, right? They got the little kangaroo
Apron,
pouch.
yeah, little apron, yeah.
What's going to fit in a kangaroo pouch?
PPK.
What also is going to be nice to shoot out of the kangaroo pouch if you had to, size-wise, right? But again, since they can only do things in doubles, this is just a 2-shot of 45 long Colt. Or is it 45 ACP?
I believe that's
Long Colt.
Yeah.
This one is long Colt, but it comes with the cylinder for 45 ACP,
it does, yes.
correct?
Correct.
Again,
Oh, well, it
double
might be
shot.
opposite, yes, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the long Colt cylinder.
Yep.
Or if they really want to go classy, they go with the standard 45 ACP, right? So if they really needed 4 shots of espresso, they could. They're just used to double shot of espresso. So the best gun for a barista, double shot.
So based on what you know about baristas and
Right.
how are we feeling about this?
How am I feeling? And I can only choose between these two.
This
Correct.
is the only two. These are the only two options.
I was honestly on the fence about the PPK until you brought out the Derringer.
Because that just sold it for you.
No, I would say if I
appreciate the
had
laugh,
to choose
but-
between these two, see, you're putting me in a tough situation because
Not really. Easy situation.
a barista's not going to be able to afford this.
Well, they had some help from mom and dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they had some help from
I mean, they
mom
went to
and dad.
art school.
See how he
so,
changes the rules, though, right?
So they had the parents to be able to afford art school that they eventually failed
Well,
at.
clearly, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Practicality-wise, though, stays on budget, something they can afford.
Sure.
Reminds them of their job, the double shot. It's their favorite drink to make. I mean, there's some sentimental value to this gun when you
there's
really think about it.
There's really not.
To the Western baristas from
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, those working girls, they had to put up with a lot, you know?
Let's see. I would, between these two,
Yeah.
I think I'm sold on the art aspect of it. That just between these two, I'm sold on the art.
Because he went to
Yeah.
fucking art school.
Oh no,
Why?
trust me, I can
Yeah.
barely draw a stick figure. So
That's what's up right there. Hey,
you
that is the
sold me
winner.
on between these two, sold me on
Round
the art.
number 1 goes to the Walther PPK. Round 2.
All right, so for round number 2, we got a used car salesman, which we're looking for deals.
Okay. Used car salesman. It's a simple game. You sell a piece of shit that you convince someone is great. It doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if you conned them and took their money. That is the nature of a used car salesman. I take a piece of shit, I sell it to a person, make money from it. That's the game. You think I can't find a piece of shit gun and convince someone that it's nice? Oh, wait and see.
The 50, just because I don't know why, it feels like a sleazy used car salesman would carry a 50. Desert Eagle. Oh, how's it going? We're just going over a theory of used car salesman here. I originally wanted to go with a revolver, but I think that's a little too easy. So we're gonna take a look down here. Something hanging on the wall. You can head down that way, Jake.
Yeah, I was
So you don't steal my idea.
gonna do that anyway, actually. See, this is all far too nice. These guns are too nice for a used car salesman. What am I gonna give a used car salesman an HK? It's a good gun. That's not a challenge. He's looking for a challenge. Take garbage and
I
sell
think
it.
I gotta head back down here. Maybe go with my original idea.
What the hell is this thing down here?
Oh, our good friend James Williamson from Sly Tactical and also Heckler & Koch is doing a video on P7s. It's almost like they planned that.
Just on while we walk.
Yeah, just on while we walked in. And it genuinely was, which is kind of cool, right? Well, I mean, I think he's probably not in the higher end of
Without
the...
naming brands.
I know, I was thinking the Miami Special would be kind of the way to go too.
There's Louis V Supreme 9.
9, okay. Yeah, that's good. He's throwing some wrenches in my system here. So he's on his second divorce. He's got 4 kids. More than likely an alcohol problem. Smokes probably 2 to 3 packs of menthol reds a day, or Marlboro reds a day.
Life at home? It's called, he doesn't have a life at home. He lives the job, okay? He is the job. His entire life. God put him on this planet to take a Hyundai Sonata and convince you that it's a Bentley. That's his job. He was put on this earth to do this.
So not the best life, not a lot of budget. So he needs something that is gritty and a survivor like he is. So
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I already know what gun I got. I'm just killing time. I'm making him think that I'm busy.
I'm gonna need that Miami Special. So
Miami Special.
yeah, the Miami Special. For a used car salesman. What Jake didn't tell us is he's a used car salesman in Miami. Jake doesn't know people like this, you know. He's never worked a real gritty job like a used car salesman. It's a life of luxury, so he doesn't know what it takes.
I've never been a used car store. I think I could have sold the shit out of some used cars.
No.
Dude, all you gotta do is inspire someone.
People look at you and be like, left hand, no soul, red hair. Nope. So this right here is for a Miami used car salesman. What you don't know about people in Florida is they're very prideful about where they come from.
Okay.
This is called Miami Tiger Stripe. We also have some Louis Vuitton and Supreme decals on there for his clientele.
Okay.
He has a clientele that appreciates Miami Tiger Stripe, something flashy. They want a used car that's gonna make a statement. Does that not make a statement?
It says something.
It says Supreme on it, and it says, buy a car from me, sir.
Yeah.
Glock 34, Miami Tiger Stripe.
Hey, look, I mean,
Best option.
If you have no creativity, that's a great gun. It's a great gun. Okay.
Does that show a lack of creativity?
This is only creativity.
Okay, I rest my case.
How do you not see creativity in the Louis Vuitton X Supreme?
Because I want to take you on a journey of my choice. Okay. Across the pond.
Get ready to yawn. Snorefest coming up with his.
Take you across the pond.
Oh, jeez.
This sweet ride, and I use the word ride purposely, okay? This sweet ride is from a company called Star, okay? And Star makes the best guns on motherfucking planet Earth.
What
okay?
statement does that gun make?
Not
I want to buy a car from
of this.
you. The polar
I don't want
opposite.
to buy a car from you.
Oh, well, I think his decision's made, Jake.
That's a little judgy. Okay,
I
you
know,
haven't even.
I know
He is the
Louis
judge.
Vuitton.
Yeah,
I know Supreme.
but you know about stars. We all want to be a star, okay?
You're losing him.
Let me just talk to you on this, okay? Here's the beauty of this gun. This is the Star Fire Star, okay? Heat, think energy, you know, it's popping off, right? You're trying to make a statement. This is, you are the statement.
Dude, his face says it all. You should probably stop.
This has a thumb
Stars
safety.
blow up.
No,
They get too hot.
Not this one, not this one.
I wouldn't trust it.
Not this one. This one is good. This one's good. I'll include a warranty.
Getting desperate.
Box and papers.
Start lowering the
I'll give
price
you box
too,
and papers.
maybe.
This is made in Spain. They're known for their firearms.
Do they even have cars in Spain?
They have mopeds and, you know, other forms of
you're not helping
transportation.
yourself here,
I
dude.
think you went in with a preconceived notion. I think you like bright colors, and you're sleeping on this bad boy.
Tiger Stripes.
Not even a competition. Can you tell me why?
Because it is making a statement.
Okay,
And it's
well.
everything everybody in Miami would love. Who goes to Miami to have a
My
boring
car
time?
salesman's not from Miami.
You didn't add context, did you, sir?
He's from Barcelona.
Detroit.
Did he want to bring Barcelona with him, though? Or did he want to go to Miami?
So we're 1-1 right now.
Yeah, we're 1-1 right now.
Good choice, brother. Appreciate you.
No, it's not a good choice. It's not a good choice. Round 3. So we're going dark. We're going dirty. Dark and dirty.
And
We're
this is
picking
actually an
out-
appointment you have to make next year.
We're picking out an EDC gun for a proctologist.
Everyone looks around as you say that.
Yeah, it's awkward for everyone.
It's awkward for everyone. All right. I got mine picked out already, Jake.
I
I know exactly the route that I'm going.
I mean, if you think about a proctologist, right? He went to med school. Who was he as a child? what were his aspirations? Did he want to be a Navy SEAL, but he couldn't? So he was like, fuck it, I'll go to med school. What kind of doctor do I want to be? Oh, I don't know. Let's work with the butt. Why? Who has this idea?
I don't have very much experience with 28.
Butt doctor? It's just such a weird choice.
So proctologists don't like loud noises, as we can imagine. Large or loud flatulence is one of the banes of their existence. So we need to go quiet on this one, which we're going to go as quiet as we can.
This one is tricky, and I don't really have a clear direction here, because what is the threat against a proctologist?
And it's going to be a good shape for their job and other things. So got this one in the bag.
Drawing a correlation between the area that they work in, I want something with a thin barrel, a probe, if you will, if it had to do makeshift things in the office, like would be as not as bad as some other choices. Like, would you want a SIG 226 with the highest bore access ever? Probably not. That's not going to be comfortable. Something like a single action Army?
It's gotten pretty bad, too.
It would be less bad? I don't know.
You know, he made some poor choices in that couple years in between high school, college, right? Made some bad choices, got in some trouble, and unfortunately it's what he had to settle on. So, not his dream job, but he has grown to love it, which is important. So.
I just took a detour. I got it.
Your ass is about to get Wait, what?
Wait, no, that's
Wrong joke. No, I didn't mean
wrong
it.
profession. I mean, a purple framed Glock, like who gets this?
Yeah, the maroon one, last guy who tried to buy it got denied.
Of course he did.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to
Oh
the
my gosh.
EDC gun for the proctologist.
Okay,
You're feeling good about this one, aren't you?
I think I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, relax.
So let me tell you why. Make sure this bad boy is all clear, everyone. So here's the deal. Proctologist works with his hands a lot, right? Works
more
with his hands.
fingers.
Fingers.
Yeah. But he works with a lot of tools. It's a very technology-based sort of job, right? Because he has to put on, you ever seen like, dudes that look at diamonds and they have that like eyeglass that
The
they
loop
wear?
or whatever it's called. Yeah,
So
yeah.
like proctologist has to wear that to, inspect,
Typically you don't
they
wear
do.
those.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, they got to look at the hardware. And so they're used to wearing a lot of tools in their eyes, which in essence
A
is
lot
an
of pink
optic.
eye. A lot of pink eye
lots
in
of
that
pink eye.
job.
Yeah,
But they're
Sorry.
basically looking through an optic the whole time.
it's true.
I need a red dot. I need a freaking red dot, man. Because I'm a proctologist, I'm used to doing that. So I would like to have that for my carry gun, right? I'd like to have an optic.
Very normal.
Now they're also used to working in dark spaces.
Crevices where sun doesn't get in very much.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully
so
not at all.
in order to
Hopefully not
do
at all.
that, they would of course need to light the way, right? We got to pave the path,
Okay.
if you will. Oh, hello lumens. Wow, look at all these lumens and all this candela here. This is amazing. So a proctologist, a man used to working with tools, he's got light, he's got optics, he's got firepower. Hey, if a patient's, mouthing off or something, like, bro, you want to keep mouthing off?
Yeah, what if the patient enjoys it too much?
That's a different line of work.
And I really like a revolver for this because when someone starts mouthing off, you know what shuts them up real quick? Listen to this. You hear that sound? It's like racking a double barrel, shotgun or a pump shotgun or something where you're like, oh, he just got serious. And Doc's like, yeah, I just got serious,
Very
right?
audible.
Yeah. So there's really not a lot that needs to be said. And most of the areas are black that would need to potentially take any, if they were going to like get crudted up with anything, like cool, like this is not going to go, deep enough to wind up in that outlet. So basically all the fouling is going to wind up front here.
It does look like sharp edges though, which is a snag hazard. So don't
These are
forget that.
pretty filed down, and you
I
can
don't
really
know,
file
man.
these down a little bit.
This little
more
horn
if
here
you
is
wanted to.
gonna, rupture an intestine or something.
Well, that's the reality. This is what I'm picking for a proctologist. What you got there, big guy?
Well, for someone who's been to a lot of proctologists, you think you'd know a little bit better. It's a different story.
Funny.
So, a proctologist is a man who does not like sound, right? He gets a lot of loud flatulence throughout the day, and he likes things more quiet. He also likes things that can get inserted into tight spaces that don't have snag hazards, right? If you notice the diameter Huh? Is it a coincidence? I don't think so.
It's close.
Right? He also wants something that he can stow in a bag. He can pop this off, put it in his little messenger bag for the way home, right? Put his tools together as you will.
It's not intimidating.
No snag hazard whatsoever until you get, good 9 inches in, which is more than enough.
Oh, it's quite a bit.
You look like something you want to say.
I don't want to go past even right there on this
tip.
thing.
You're proving my point even more, right? And then also he wants a good cleanup. These don't eject the round, right? So you gotta rack it, eject the round, good cleanup, ease of use. So I think, I don't know about you, but I'd rather see a proctologist with this
How's he gonna light the way?
than with that. See, here's the thing.
How's he gonna see anything?
He's used to just closing his eyes.
Feeling it
Just
out.
does it all. Took the words out of my mouth, dude. So when you're around that many sphincters, they all just kind of, blend together. So he doesn't really need to see. See, you see the points.
A lot
don't
of
you?
darkness. A lot of darkness.
Lots of darkness. I think that if I were to go to a doctor's appointment, I would be absolutely
You're just gonna
terrified,
shove something up your butt.
absolutely terrified to use that.
Exactly.
However,
You're not gonna mouth off.
If I was a proctologist, I would want that. But if I was a patient, I would want that.
Yes, but you're picking for the proctologist. You think anyone's gonna give you shit?
Are you
no
shitting
pun
me?
intended.
I'm gonna have to go with this. More tools for the job.
More tools for the job.
Yeah.
Intimidation factor.
Might be the gayest thing you've ever said, but
It's 2-1.
we can cut that one out. My bad.
It's a tight race. It's a tight race right now.
Well, someone's loose in here.
Okay, there
Really?
she is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. He's serious.
Just when I started to like you, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here we go. We are, for the grand finale, selecting a EDC gun for a fucking Dolphin trainer. And it just seems so wrong. It just seems so bad.
That was my best dolphin noise. Which we could do a couple takes of that. Jake, let me know how this sounds. Yeah, that's it.
The trickiness of this. So we got to think about the environmental factors here. They're constantly around water, right? So there has to be a component of like something that's going to be reliable in wet conditions. We also have to factor in what is their probability of threat? Who are they defending themselves against? The dolphin? The dolphin's going to attack the dolphin trainer? Could happen. I don't know. Are there rabid dolphins at SeaWorld? Or are they defending themselves against the animal rights activists? And they can be mean. They have no ability to actually cause any harm to anyone, but it's like they're just mean. So who are they defending themselves against? The angry people or the angry animal? And what animal is in the neighboring fish tank? A great white? What are they going to defend their dolphin against a great white? This is all so crazy.
All right, guys, so I need you to look up someone. Margaret Verrott, I believe is her name. So premise of this, I have personal experience with dolphin training. This is why I know so much about this. That's another story for another time, sir. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. So this was a researcher who had a dolphin living with her. And when she would need to do her research, the dolphin would be sexually excited and she'd have to pleasure the dolphin in order to calm the dolphin down enough to do research on. So you got to think, we got to train dolphins and we got to put them down if they're getting a little too frisky. So we need something that's able to do that.
Do we have to pleasure the dolphin?
Well,
Why are you volunteering?
Yeah, you want to?
yeah, that's for you and your own to figure out, my friend. There's no judgment here. So I got the perfect gun though. A lot of weird fishy things going on.
A pistol is not what you need here. A dolphin trainer is in like the dolphin, the wetsuit and shit like that. There's nowhere to even conceal a gun. So why are we bothering with a pistol? Not to mention, I think the threats from neighboring wildlife are a bigger concern. How am I gonna shoot a threat to the dolphin that's moving at 55 fucking miles an hour underneath the water? Not with a pistol, not with something with only 12 rounds in a magazine. You need a fucking saw. Burn it all down.
All right, guys, so after the story that I just told you, I think I'm gonna need that bad boy in the back there that can take several different rounds. I think it even has the word wave in it. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. Yep. And we got that laser sight on there too, right? The Crimson Trace. Beautiful. Yeah, that's it. I'll explain the reasoning behind, but you need different types of ammo for different situations. Flipper's about to f around and find out, dude. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So today you are a Dolphin trainer, and we are choosing an EDC gun for a Dolphin trainer.
Okay.
Okay? Which I'm just gonna go first. Go ahead and step that way real quick.
Yeah,
so
help
I don't
yourself
hit
out.
your butt.
Sure.
There's no other option, sir. There's no
Really?
other option. Why?
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
Tell me.
So first off, the camo is the type of camo you want in a marine environment to stay hidden from predators.
Okay, I can see that.
So while you're working with dolphins, you don't want some predator coming up and eating you, right?
Are the dolphins the predators?
No, you're working with them. There's other predators.
Okay.
Don't read into this too much. Just understand this does real good in marine environments, okay? Another thing with shotguns, especially these shotguns, I don't know if you knew this, they're 100% waterproof. Crazy, right?
Is that science?
Yeah, science, yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, it's above your pay grade, right? So, good in water. We got a good nitride finish for the salt water.
Okay.
The biggest thing with this, I don't know if you know this about dolphin training, but they're trained in different ways. One is with bird shot. That's how you get them to do like tricks and stuff, because it's enough of a zing to not kill them, but to get them to do what you want.
Okay.
Also, this sound, they know it's training time, okay? So we're doing several different things. They get a physical response to training as well as an audible. And we all know they hear real well.
Okay.
You guys are ruining this for me.
I can see that.
Moving on. Sometimes when they really act out, you gotta jump up a notch. That's what we know.
Oh no.
Buckshot's for. That's enough to like knock them unconscious. But you know,
Not
they
dead.
wake back up and not die. Now some of them,
Okay.
our friend Margaret Howe that I told you about.
Oh, yeah, I
Dolphin
remember.
trainer.
Yeah,
Right?
great
so,
woman.
during training with this dolphin, sometimes it would get excited.
Oh dear.
And this is a true story. I'm not making this up. Margaret Howe, you guys look it up.
Yeah.
She was a dolphin researcher.
Okay.
She said this was the best because sometimes you have to pleasure the dolphins in order to calm them down enough
Interesting.
to do research.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they wouldn't calm down, get a good old slug and
What about some dragon's breath?
Flipper fucks around and finds out. Okay. Now the reason dragon's breath doesn't work, Jake, is because they live in the water. Any other brain busters for me?
He could have his head out of the water while he's trying to get some snacks.
That's what the buckshot's for, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just throwing out
I just
ideas.
explained the whole training to you of a dolphin trainer.
Okay.
So just remember, don't fuck around or you're gonna find out. And Flipper did.
Okay. Does SeaWorld get these?
Dude, these are a SeaWorld exclusive, and because it's AOW, 50 state legal.
Oh.
It's a big thing. I think you know the clear winner. That's clearly.
Oh, well, you haven't seen everything yet.
I forgot to
though.
add. My bad. There is a laser light on this, so if it's a little dark, right, under the water or above the water,
Sure, that's
and
fair.
you need another aiming sight, right, we got a little laser.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. That's fine.
it's good to direct them like a cat too, so they get right in the right position. And
Okay.
dude, marine wildlife training is crazy, dude.
Yeah, new to me.
Yeah, not new to me.
Okay, you want to see the real deal now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need to grab something out of a case.
Should he even?
Oh yeah, you should.
Should he even?
You should. I'm gonna need to migrate to.
All right, I guess we're
something
gonna
up.
migrate down here.
Okay, let's talk about probability of threat. Okay. First of all, you're a dolphin trainer. Where are you gonna conceal a gun? Not really a viable option to conceal carry
And
something.
that fits in a wetsuit leg real well.
Yeah, okay. What I'm saying is they're not worried about concealing something. So there's no point in getting a pistol. Even this is, in my opinion, a little underpowered for what we're gonna need. The kind of threats.
It's a fish.
What?
It's a fish.
What about it?
It's gonna need something bigger than a 5.56.
And that's where you've missed the mark, everyone. Because here's the deal: we got 3 threats. We got 3 threats that I'm preparing for with this motherfucking saw. Okay. Threat number 1: the dolphin itself. What if it goes rogue and it gets rabies? Okay. What happens?
I didn't know they could get rabies.
Yeah, they can.
It doesn't
Absolutely.
cross against marine mammals. It's strictly land.
Absolutely not the case. This is a hybrid variant. This is a hybrid, a rabid hybrid dolphin. And when they go rogue with that pointy beak, or what is it called?
It's called a bill.
A beak?
Snout?
Yeah. They can do a lot of damage with that. And the other problem with those things is they're fast. You ever seen a dolphin move at full speed?
I think so.
It's insane. You ever seen like, I don't know, like Formula One or something?
Sure.
It's the same movement patterns.
Formula One in the ocean?
Yeah.
I guess I could see that.
A Dolphin is like a Formula One race car for the ocean or the pool that they're in or whatever. So, okay, now we got a moving target. So you're gonna tell me 1 round at a time is the answer?
Buckshot, I think, is multiple.
Dolphin, you want a party? Look at that nutsack. Look at that nutsack there.
Now here's the
Get
thing.
after it, Dolphin.
Just the nutsack alone is like 40 pounds. And then the gun is another 20. Can you tread water with that
Bro,
much weight?
I'm not gonna be in the water. I'm gonna be posted
glass,
up.
watch the
I'm gonna be
glass.
posted up on the ledge, sending it into the aquarium.
How are you going to be training the dolphin outside of the
I'm not trying to
water?
train it. I'm trying to defend my life against the dolphin. That's only threat number 1, boys. We haven't thought about threats number 2 and 3. Threat number 2, the angry patrons that showed up to the aquarium that day. Okay? Here's what I mean. It's everyone's all like, oh, you can't keep dolphins in captivity. So what if the crowd turns against me?
Well, I mean, there is no crowd because you're the dolphin.
What if I'm training the dolphin and I'm doing a show and I got an angry mob now and I'm now in a legally justified shooting and I have to defend myself against a crowd nutsack?
Listen, you blow Flipper's fucking face off with buckshot, the crowd's not going to mess with you, dude.
You really haven't thought about threat number 3, which I think is the most likely. Neighboring predators. Okay? You ever heard of a megalodon?
Yeah.
So have I.
This doesn't work in the water, dude.
I'm gonna be on the boat, right? My dolphin that I've now released into the wild is out, he's swimming, he's having a good time playing with the other fucking dolphins and shit. And now we got a megalodon coming up and he's like, I'm gonna eat this little dolphin.
You realize that's extinct, right?
As best we know. And so now
Science knows.
I have a megalodon, very large animal. It's the size of a school bus. They're like 60 feet long and they weigh like 100 tons or something like
Jake's
that.
bus was 20 feet long, let's be real.
Okay, not a bad roast.
I'm just saying. How do you know what a 60-foot bus looks like? You rode a 20-foot your whole life.
Look, everyone, okay?
The story's falling
If I
apart.
have to defend myself against my dolphin, against an angry mob, right? Or a megalodon, I need capacity, I need penetration. I can run green tip from this, incendiary, right? Send some incendiary rounds
Again,
out
we're
there.
in the water.
As best you know. We don't know everything about wildlife. So, look, I don't need to say a lot else. And an intimidation factor. No one's gonna mess with me just because they're scared to
A
death.
dolphin doesn't know what that looks like, dude. It's a tube of metal.
They're smart, though.
Is this going to help you train the animals?
Because I thought we're dolphin trainers, right?
Yes, but what are the probability of threat that me as a dolphin trainer would be up
No
against?
training and death. I think it's a fucking winner.
I train them with snacks and beef jerky.
How's
right?
that working out for you? You have a belt fed against snacks and beef jerky. Some need some tough love, dude.
I think we've made our cases, so why don't you just go ahead and chime in here?
You know, this as a multifunctional tool, I like the sound training design.
Sure,
Told you.
that's fair.
You
But I
know?
could rack the bolt.
I like the bird shot for it.
It's the best
fucking
way to
sick.
train a dolphin, dude.
This, I could see if you're in the open ocean and you have sharks going after your
Right.
flock.
Yes.
You know, you love
It's
your
called a
flock,
pod of dolphins, by the way.
like Margaret. You know, some
Yeah,
of us get
sure.
attached to the dolphins, and I want to protect
Ugh.
them.
Right.
So this is tough for me. This is
It
really tough.
is. It's 2 different strategies. I'm here to protect my dolphin. Chris is there to shoot it with
Train it.
bird shot.
And when it gets a little out of pocket, meaning, you know, likes to fuck a little bit much, we got to handle it with 1 round instead of an entire nutsack.
This is what life's about these moments right here.
Remember, just because he paid you money to choose his, do not compromise your morals and ethics.
I mean, if you can up him another $20, I'll.
You got $20 I can borrow?
Not today, I'm out.
I think if I'm protecting my pod of dolphins
Mm-hmm.
because I love them, just like Margaret did, this is going to help me protect my pod
This
a
was
little bit better.
dolphin
Assault.
training,
Assault.
not PSD for dolphins, dude.
No,
It's not private security dolphins.
didn't
It's
think through it.
training.
You didn't think
This is
through
a
it?
better training tool, but this is better for me to protect my pod.
Yes, and the pod matters.
The pod does matter.
Lives matter.
This is stupid, and I don't like this game.
So, that's the fucking winner right there, everyone.
I'd like to say, comment section, dolphin training as opposed to wanton mass murder. Trainer, murder.
You lost.
I'm disappointed in you, Liam. Much like your father is.
I'm not.
Oh, jeez.
Asshole.